You are unskilled in hand-to-hand combat. Watch and learn! Hey!
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 Now, concentrate. Get there while eyes are closed!
Now I know how to sucker punch my friends.
And knowing is half the battle.
Cobra!
Look at that, Jenny.
Whoa!
Straight
Jenny
out of the
wore-
comic book.
Yeah, Jenny wore comic. Ooh.
That's what those boots get. If Scarlett wore those boots, she'd be a lot more effective. That's all I'm saying.
I had to wear them in honor of the GI Joe, and I have my combat pants on as well.
And the thing with GI Joe is there is at least 2 girls in the comic, which is very. The Baroness.
Scarlet, Cover Girl. Don't forget Cover Girl.
Oh, Cover
Lady
Girl.
J.
Lady J. Oh yeah, Lady J came
Yeah.
a lot later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shipwreck. Oh no, he was just a
Anyway.
sailor. Okay, so we saw the movie.
Okay, so I saw the movie, and I actually was going to see this movie at the theater over the summer, and it just, time ran out, I didn't get to see it. And I'm actually thankful that I didn't pay the $10. They shouldn't have called it G.I. Joe in the first place. It's not G.I. Joe.
No, it is. Duke is in it.
They
Snake
have all the
Eyes is
same
in it.
names.
Oh, okay.
But it's so not G.I. Joe. Like, that's G.I. Joe, and that's how I remember G.I. Joe. And the cartoons and everything. This is like, I can't even describe. It was an action movie that shouldn't have been called G.I. Joe. If it was called anything but G.I. Joe, it may have been more acceptable. And they had the characters and everything else, but it was so cheesy and so overdone, and just, I had trouble sitting through the whole thing. I really did.
Max, did you like it?
No, not at all. From the previous segment, like I went on the rant about, they completely abandoned that because Hasbro wants to sell toys, in my own opinion, like I said. Aside from that, the casting, we were busting on the casting, but you know what? The movie was so junky that the casting was actually good. I mean, the guy who played Duke is so generic. As soon as the movie was done, I forgot what he looked like. You know what I mean?
He's
like
faceless.
Generic.
He just looks like
plastic
every
man.
other male model.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm so sick of seeing Duke pout.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
horrible.
terrible.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna. That's the first action movie I've seen in a long time, and that's the first time I've seen a lot of action in a long time. And was that tasty?
Oh, I was gonna say, I get the drum roll, Max gets nothing, eh?
Anyways, I don't know what much more I can say about it. It was a letdown. You know what else? It's like when all else fails, you gotta have like cool special effects, and even the special effects were. Like, I could tell
Subpar,
that a
yeah.
computer did it.
Michael, I know you're very.
Well, I'm a little angry because as you know, I'm a big fan of the comic.
You're very passionate.
Yeah. Well, Snake Eyes' costume was sculpted to fit his body and his face, which is ridiculous.
Did you like it?
No, I didn't like it at all. It doesn't make sense to spend, like, the army's going to invest money. Like, let's get the guy who designed Batman's costume and design a costume that sculpts to the shape of his lips.
It looked like whoever designed Batman Forever's
Wait,
costume.
Yeah, Batman Forever's costume.
Time out.
We didn't even get a butt shot.
I don't want to give it away, but he actually, Snake Eyes, if you watch the movie, they cut around his lips. Like, he doesn't have a cloth over his mouth. It's actually his lips.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
"Hey,
didn't
man,
notice
what's
that.
going
Really.
on?"
Well, no.
It's actually his face, like, right underneath there.
Yeah, well, you know what? The thing
Paint
is
it.
Yeah.
in the movie, if you remember, it's so ridiculous. When Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, by the way, I gotta say, Storm Shadow was the only good thing about this movie.
I agree.
And when they cross swords, and they're like, hello, brother. In the comic,
like that.
it takes like 46 issues to find out how they know. Oh, it's like they have the same tattoo. They're in a photograph together. Oh, they know each other. Oh, they're part of the same clan. No, in this movie, it's, hello, brother. Flashback to they're 5 years old, wrestling together. And they know, oh, flash forward, and now it's like, oh, mystery's done in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But is that accurate? That's not the complete, they kind of summed up.
No.
Because he got into a car crash.
I'm not saying, they touched on it, but the point is that instead of setting it as a mystery, they give it away in one, like they meet, and then they do a CSI flashback to them, and it's like, well, mystery's over, done. I can walk out now.
They had things to blow up.
What about when they go back to the flashback of when they met, and this kid off the street who's had, no food, he's dirty, he hasn't bathed, but a master of martial arts.
It's amazing.
He's like 5 years old. He's like, what's up?
I know, and he's able to beat up a ninja.
He beats up a ninja.
He's hungry.
The movie, yeah.
He'll do anything
that's
for
it,
food.
that's
The movie is so stupid. It's just, I don't even know if it might be worse than Transformers. I'm not sure.
Wait. What about, the casting wasn't that bad. Like, anytime I rent a movie or I go to the theater and I see Damon Wayans, I know it's going to be an excellent
They're
movie.
in for quality.
Yes.
And Dennis Quaid is
like,
like, what the-
The worst Dennis Quaid. This is the G.I. Joe team, the best of the best. They might as well have got Randy Quaid. He would have done a better job than Randy Quaid.
I mean, I could go on and on about how many cliches were. The one when before she's the Baroness and her brother dies and she's at the cemetery in the pouring rain, and then up drives Duke on his motorcycle with
so
no
sexy,
helmet,
so
like
sexy.
in the rain. It's like really
sexiest thing I've ever seen.
anyone. It's been in so many movies, so overdone. It was so horrible.
He's just a man on his bike. He can't talk to his girl, so he's got to drive away on his bike.
I know, it's...
Actually, now that you put it like that, it kind of sounds good. I think I might just go home and watch it right now. Okay, how about this? I would like for the viewing audience, if there is one person watching the show right now, to write in or write an email of when was the last time we actually reviewed a good movie? Because it's been, I think this is like 5 or 6.
What about Ghost Rider, man?
But you guys are talking about comic books. Is there really a good comic book movie?
Ooh.
Wow, let's have an applause for Max, because it'll be the last time he's on the show. Let's go to